Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium and I've been hit by it too.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So off we go then.
There's a player on this pitch who shines above the rest, and we're talking defence.
And that is?
Well, it's got to be Paolo Maldini.
Who's arguing?
Yeah, and he's a living, breathing symbol of leadership, loyalty and devotion to his craft. What a player.
Messi. And he gets rid in a hurry. He's a sharp little ball here. Searching pass he's played there, and he was alert to it. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Messi. And he's had it nicked away. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Rummenigge. And it's Vieira. Rummenigge. Neymar. Rummenigge. Rummenigge is alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Rice. Looking to play him in. Neither of the teams has yet taken the initiative. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Nicely aimed pass. It's come to nothing. And they can counter here. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. First quarter of an hour gone. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Bullet is the team's great visionary. Aimed beyond the defence. It's a really well-measured ball. Great vision. Chance! An attempt which, in hindsight, was probably just beyond him. Defending of the desperate variety. Maldini kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Portugal, so far, providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. Rummenigge. Oh, good spread.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
And here's Mbappe. Roberto Carlos. Now here's the delivery. Goal! Milan! And Milan have the lead.
Gol per il Milan. Ha segnato al 25esimo minuto. Numero 2.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
That's really well manoeuvred. Oh, that's a Rummenigge! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Rummenigge actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And we have our very first corner. Portugal have the chance to go the other way. Nicely shaped ball. And there's green grass ahead of him.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And he's quick to snatch it back. Oh, super find. Face to face with the keeper. And that was neither one thing nor the other.
Well, he was sure he was going to pull that off.
Rice is there to clear. Rummenigge receives it in a good position here. Vieira. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. Oh, good-looking ball. Rice conjures time and space where few can.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Can he get on the end of this? Oh, well played, well played.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Oh, that's well done, really robust. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Driven forward. And he's there to get it away. Maldini. Roberto Carlos. Rice. He's being urged to shoot. Messi. And that'll be the final action of the first half. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
And we're off again.
Portugal really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Oh, that is a good ball to find him. A lot of space. He's had a shot! And he's really put himself on the line here.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Bullish header! Oh, that was no routine save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Corner number 2 then. Messi plays it short. And now they can spring out of defence. Mbappe. Rummenigge. Oh, he's seen that early. Used the sentence. Can he finish? No mistake! Two to the good, and they are purring. Absolutely purring. Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Mbappe really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
Milan are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Now it's Messi. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And the ball is out of play. Rummenigge. Hullet. Cleared without hesitation. Portugal have it back and can go again. Oh, look at the space here. Up he goes! Oh, it rattles the bar.
Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
There's the man who is effectively the team's security policy. Has ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. And it's Messi. Ambitious ball here. It's a goal kick. Rice wins the duel this time. Ferdinand gets it away. That's an imaginative pass. He's in a great position here. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Thuram. That's Rijkaard. Looking for options for movement. Good take, and is he in? It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Yaya Touré. Rummenigge. And the flag has stayed down. Well, the counter-attack will come to nothing because that is an errant touch.
Oh, what a dampener that was, just when we were hoping he'd turn up the heat.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 9.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Numero 10. Lasciano il campo per
Out towards the flank.
Ibrahimovic.
Can they get him away?
Il numero 20.
And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Portugal perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Now he's got space here. It's played through for him. And the volley. Hits off target and by quite a way.
Milan really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Well, they've got it again. And it's Nedved. Out for a throw. Can he get it through? Well, that looks a decent... It's Nedved! Just cruising! They are cruising! Up by 3. They have their boot on the throats of their foes. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
A case now of complete control. Oh, this looks sharp. They're back in possession and ready to go again. Cannavaro. Maldini, always a very imposing presence at the back. Kvaratskhelia. Cross from Maldini. He's done well to get that clear. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. And this is Ibrahimovic, and he's on his way! Big chance, must be! Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. Oh, it's great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what would have happened otherwise.
Oh, I was on the edge of my seat then. He just took on one too many.
Yildiz gets into a good position. Messi knocks it into space. Defending was strong and firm.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Rice, probing pass. Cannavaro gets across to intercept that. Toure gets rid without sophistication. 4 extra minutes added on. Brilliantly cut out. He can get that clear. Played into space.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Ibrahimovic! Now, who's going to be first to this? Close, but time for no more. The whistle has gone. Well, that was thrilling. A game of champs and chumps. The winners were so good at times. A side that can and will trouble more or less everyone. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, there was a distinct lack of clarity or commitment in everything the players were trying to do. Looking pretty lethargic, and they were ruthlessly exploited, and deserved to be.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you. Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi, everyone. The excitement has really picked up now, and I'm eager for the action to start.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon.
Well, we're on the way.
Well, there's one man here who stands head and shoulders above the rest in just about every aspect of the game. It is, of course, Jim, the great Paolo Maldini.
Yeah, I feel like bowing here because it's him. He's simply the greatest of them all, the inspiration for so many top-class defenders.
Saliba did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And there's his chance to lead the counter. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. And he shoots! Oh, it's hit the post! Oh, surely that deserved better.
Well, that was all about the quality of the ball, wasn't it? It couldn't have been placed any better.
Messi. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now he's off and running.
Thuram with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick.
No, not quite on the same wavelength.
Now it's Ibrahimovic.
Maldini gets across to intercept that. He's going to be disappointed with that. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Messi
Looks to get on the end of this.
Messi
Will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Now it's Greenwood. And he's in on... Shoots!
It's loose now and they want to get it back.
Messi.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it.
While facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup.
So it is still 0-0.
Greenwood.
And that pass just didn't quite work.
Rodri.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase, and of course those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. Maldini, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Just eases him off the ball. Messi, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Greenwood making good progress on the right-hand side. And it's Rodri. Rodri does really well to win the ball there. Messi. Gullit. It's a goal kick. Vieira. Nice looking ball. He's in plenty of space here. Messi. Neymar. There's the header! No messing about, just bludgeoned away. And the counter is on. Nicely aimed pass. That has not gone well. That's a cute ball. And he can clear it away.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
And that has sent him sprawling. And now a sudden chance to counter. Nicely shaped ball. Oh, delightful ball. And this is Bullets! Beckenbauer is a perfect combination of brain and brawn. Gullit. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And this is Neymar. And he thumps it clear. And we hit half-time. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. So, both teams still stuck on the starting blocks here, 0-0 at the break. Here we go again. So the first half brought no goals. Gullit. And it's Lahm. Now here's the delivery. And that should get the job done. And they've got a throw. Cristiano Ronaldo. That's a good ball out wide. Messi. Buffon gets it away. So what can they make of this? Challenged just a bit on the firm side. Now it's Greenwood. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And he's managed to get rid. And it's Hullet.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Cristiano Ronaldo. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Now they can break here. Engages and forces him off the ball.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Rijkaard cuts it out. That pass isn't